inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher, unlock the fire in you, cause real women don't bitch, no, real women don't, 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 real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because mental muscle is necessary for implementing successful business strategies. It's time to learn how to beat your business no matter what life throws at you. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we discuss the BS we face on a day-to-day basis. All right, now what's going on, Queens? It's your girl, August Crenshaw, in the house, coming back with another podcast episode. And this time I want to talk about benefits. Now, I know when we say benefits, that's usually employee terminology, but it definitely has a lot to do with what goes on in the entrepreneurial space. And so I love it when my older women come to me. I've been blessed, right? And let me just add this in here because I think this may also help some of you all with your mindset. I remember when I first got in the internet streets, I thought that I was going to have a bunch of younger clientele, even though they're internet savvy, because I had this level of business acumen that they didn't necessarily have. And I have worked with quite a few millennials and Gen whatever it is that comes after them. But I have been blessed that a lot of women come to me now that happen to have retired. And they are in this space of, look, I've got to make my dream happen. But the funny thing is, a lot of them come to me and say, yeah, I just want to make, $2,000-$3,000 in my business because I don't want to lose my benefits. But maybe they retired with some form of a disability. There's some type of restrictions on outside income that they can make. And I'm like, wow, so your thinking is so limited that I guess you believe that if you make this amount of money, you can't make that much more that would compensate for you being able to supply those benefits for yourself. And so you got a lukewarm entrepreneur. You got one foot on the employee side, and you got the other foot on the entrepreneurial side. And I'm here to challenge your stinking thinking. I won't reveal all of her information just yet. I'm sure she's going to do another testimonial video. But there is this woman I started working with, and when she came to me, she honestly was only making a few $100s. She may have had a month where she got closer to around $1,200. Like I said, when we had the conversation about how much money do you want to make and so on and so forth, she was like, yeah, I already talked to my CPA and he said that I can make X amount of dollars and it wouldn't affect my money. And I'm like, okay. And so we have the conversation. Well, I just want to let you know that we had a session 2 weeks ago, and last month she made $7,000 in her business. That's literally 7 times more than what she was making before. And the thing is, she was doing what she loves. It felt good to make it. But here's the other part. It's not just that she's making money. She's evolved in her mindset, how she sees herself. This whole thing about building generational wealth now is no longer something that you're hoping God's just going to rain like $1 million blessing on you so you can have something to leave for your family. She really sees where she can be a 6-figure earner. And because of her industry, it's really beautiful to see that she has this vision for herself. Some of you might see it really easily if I say coach, because you think, yeah, they charge $10,000 packages. Like I said, I hate the fact that I can't reveal anything yet, but let's just say maybe, for instance, like she's a baker. That's not what she is, but you think bakers, you think cakes, and even if she's charging, $100 per specialty cake or something like that, how many cakes can she sell? Is she going to be on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, or what was that old school TV show that used to come on VH1 where you'd see people selling hamburgers for like $5,000, haircuts for $3,000. Anything is possible, but you get the gist of why I'm bringing it up. Well, anywho, she has now, from the time we started working together, which I immediately had her raise her prices, and she's been incrementally raising them every single time she's hosted an event. And she's like, I'm raising them now. But here's the other thing. She's being able to be a student of her craft. So in addition to getting business coaching from me, she's getting coaching that's helping her specifically narrow her niche a little bit better, industry specific, based on her skill set. And her rates are just like going through the roof. I'm like, I told you, but you was gonna be known. People gonna fly into your city. They gonna fly you into their city, and they will even fly into your city specifically for your services. And she said, yep, now, even without including my benefits, I can see where I can bring in 6 figures a year. And that's just the beginning. And this woman hasn't been working with me for, I don't know, it may be 7 months now. It's not a year. It's not a year. And so a lot has evolved, in her mindset and her personality and her processes. So when you're building your business, for my people that are still working a job or those that have retired, are you allowing the idea of benefits to, encourage or discourage you on this journey? Seriously, because I remember another woman I worked with that was like, I want to leave my job in X amount of time. I was like, well, let's set a real goal. Let's calculate it down to the T. Like, don't tell me you only need $5,000 a month and you didn't count everything down to the last detail, like your little Amazon shopping fetish that you might have. Like, put it all in there. Put your taxes in there, your business expenses, household expenses, random emergencies, and let's see what this really looks like. And, even your benefits. And so when she walked away from her job, she made sure that she was able to have the kind of benefits that she wanted as well. So just remember, this is your vision. And you get to create it. This is your life, and you get to create it. And please don't allow yourself to be entangled in the bondage of benefits. All right. So this is your girl, August Crenshaw, making things happen for Black women in business, helping you show up authentically, helping you stop giving away all your shit for free, queens. So please go ahead and tap into the case study and see what I'm talking about, because it's time for you to thrive and make the kind of money you desire to make in your business too. This is your girl, August Crenshaw, and I am outie. Deuces. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is, real women don't bitch, we get shit done. See you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomen.don't bitch.podcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. Signing out. Deuces.
Inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher.